Hello guys and welcome to another little Black Ops 4 video. Gameplay in the background. This is a nice little game yesterday where I dropped a nuke out of nowhere. I think this might be the one where the other team was just like, just bad. I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember that I have a pretty good game. So in this, I wanted to talk about the new update for Black Ops 4 that just came out, because I've been kind of intrigued by it, looking at it dropping on PS4 a week early as everything always does. And I don't know, I was just kind of curious on how this one would be. And from what I've seen so far, it's I think it's pretty good from what I've played so far. So I guess I'll talk about the new items or whatever. The freaking I'm calling it the battle pass. The new battle pass with it. I think it's okay. It kind of depends because we can't really tell how this operation is gonna go yet, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So the last few operations have been they were 70 days, and then they started splitting it up, and or maybe they only did that with the last one. I think the last one was the only one where they split it up. So they did like maybe 2 that were 70 days, and then the last one they split up. They did 35. So it was still 100 tiers. They just split it up into two different sections for some reason. I don't know why they did that. If it was to keep people more engaged or something, I don't know. And now this one is only 27 days. So that makes me wonder, like, okay, so is this operation going to be shorter? Is it going to be 2 sets of 27? Is it going to be 3 sets of 27? It's actually going to be longer? I don't really know yet, and I don't know if there's an answer out there to that question. But I'm kind of curious about it because personally, I actually wouldn't mind if this operation was 3 different sections of 27 days and 40 tiers each. That's another thing to note. The ones that were 70 days were 100 tiers. Then when they split it up into 35 each, it was 50, which made sense. Now it's 27. Now it's only 40 tiers. So again, that makes me wonder, like, are they going to do it? Is it just going to be a shorter operation? Are they going to make it longer? I don't know. I do want to say though, I kind of hope that it is a longer one and that it is a 3-parter. Because I think this is the best operation that they've done, and I think it's probably going to be the best one that they've done. I really like the zombies theme. This is the only operation where I look at the store and I look at some of the items that they've added, and it's like, wow, I actually want like most of those. The zombie themed stuff is pretty cool. Like all the skins for it are cool. I mean, there's a freaking Danny Trejo Blackout playable character, which is hilarious. You can play as the lead singer of Avenged Sevenfold, which is also hilarious. So just a ton of stuff that the zombies fans would like. Like there's even more zombie skins for Blackout. What was the one? There's this weird Outrider skin for multiplayer where it's like a cheerleader Outrider, but it's also like zombified, and that's kind of cool. I don't know. Every skin that I've seen actually looks good. Whereas with other operations, there are a lot of skins where it's like, what are they doing? Like, are they even trying? Whereas like every skin and every like Blackout character that I've seen so far with this update, in the store at least, has looked pretty good. The stuff in the actual battle pass itself though is like okay. It's not great. It's 40 tiers, and like 30 of those tiers or something like that. I think it's close to 30, or it might actually be 30 out of the 40 are just like stickers and calling cards and stuff, which is, it's disappointing, but like, what do you expect at this point? You know, I'm kind of used to it. The actual like skins and stuff that they have in there is nice too. The one thing that I'm really disappointed about is that you don't get a guaranteed. Well, you get a guaranteed weapon with the case that you get at tier 40. The thing that sucks about it though is that like the other battle passes, you would get a guaranteed weapon, as in like it's going to be this gun. Like you're gonna get the Vendetta, you're gonna get the Switchblade, you're gonna get the SWAT, whatever. With this case, with what they're doing now, is you get a guaranteed gun, but it's random. So like before, you know what gun you'd be getting. You know you'd be getting the Switchblade. You know you'd be getting the Vendetta, whatever. Now you know you're getting a gun, but you don't know what gun it's going to be. It's going to be picked out of a pool of guns, and you don't know what gun you're going to get out of that pool. And I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed by that. I wish that I like that they're including those crates so that, you know, people that grind the game can actually get some of the random weapons that they're adding into the reserves, which I thought wasn't going to be a thing in this game. It sucks that that's actually a thing now. But I like that they're adding those crates so that you can actually get that stuff if you grind the game, or get some of it at least, because you're probably not going to get every weapon. I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to get every weapon. That's just like, I don't even know if it's possible. You'd have to spend so much money. I mean, there's instances of people spending just insane amounts of money and not getting any weapons at all. So I don't know. At least you'll get some things. So that's the one thing with the battle pass I'm a little disappointed by. I kind of wish that it was like a guaranteed gun instead of the case, but or both. Both would have been nice, or maybe like one. Maybe well, again, this is where it comes to like we'll have to wait and see. I think that if there's 3 legs of the operation, I think it would have been fine if like one of the legs is the guaranteed weapon, and then the other 2 are the random case or something like that. Like I think that would have been cool. But again, this is only the first part, and we haven't seen the other part or the other 2 parts. Again, just speculating here, so we'll have to kind of wait and see if that ends up being the case. But yeah, so the whole battle pass, like, it's decent. I'd give it like a 7. It's decent. The items in the black market are really cool. All the camos are cool. Pretty much everything that I've seen is something that I'd wanna use. This new variant here of Hacienda Twilight is pretty cool because this is one of the few map variants. Not one of the few. This is the only map variant where they've actually made a change to the map. The other map variants, they haven't done that for some reason, and I really like that with this one they actually did that. They actually so what it is right here, this hallway. That hallway is not open in the regular Hacienda, and you can actually go in that hallway. You can get to the other lane of the map through there, and it's pretty cool. I actually think it adds a really nice like extra option to go through in the map, and I don't know, I think it's a nice addition. And I wish that they would have done that with more of these map variants to make them feel a little more fresh, because honestly, like, putting the new coat of paint on the map and making it harder to see people got kind of old. Like, that doesn't really make the map feel that new, whereas this extra lane right here actually does make the map feel a little bit different. It's not a huge change, but it just like adds a little more variety in the gameplay. And it's also like it's genuinely a good spot to add an extra lane. And I wish that they would just go back on the original Hacienda and add it on that too. Like, seriously, I think it makes the map play better. I wish that they would just go at it on that. I don't think that's going to happen, but at least there's something unique to this map variant, and I hope that they do that with any map variants that they do in the future. Now, real quickly, I'm going to talk about, again, I don't have the Black Ops Pass, but I'll talk about the Black Ops Pass stuff really quickly. I think the Zombies maps look cool. The actual Zombies maps, the maps that you play in Zombies, look cool. Now, the multiplayer maps that are Zombies themed look cool superficially, but they look like they play awful. Like, they don't make me want to buy the Black Ops Pass at all. They have a cool aesthetic. Like, the ideas of those zombie themed maps are pretty cool. I love the way they look, and I bet it would make Zombies players really happy. But just the way they play, man, it looks like these multiplayer DLC maps are designed for like 8v8 or something, and then they just scrapped it. I don't know. It's really weird. It does not look like it's designed for what game BO4 is. But the actual Zombies maps that you play in Zombies, or Zombies map like that Nuketown variant or whatever, that looks dope. So this is just me talking from looks here. Of course, I haven't gotten to play those maps. I'm just giving my impressions from what I see. I think that Havana looks pretty cool too. It looks like it'd probably play decent in this game. But again, another Black Ops 1 remake isn't gonna make me want to buy the Black Ops Pass. So overall, I think this operation's pretty decent. There are definitely some places where it can improve, but at the same time, I do think that it's definitely going to be the best operation that BO4 has had yet. And that pretty much sums it up for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, the little commentary there. And yeah, I'll see you, I don't know, when I make my next Nirvana cover later.